DIY medical care. So it's interesting. There's certain things like I'm not surprised about. Their patients are going to Reddit on finding ways to rig their Ozempic pens to be able to like take stuff they're going to throw out, like draw it into different syringes so they can go with like smaller doses for longer periods of time because of the cost of the medicine. Again, going to Reddit, even Facebook groups for medical knowledge instead of going to physicians.
I had the patient, was it last year or the year before, that her daughter did a DIY Kybella sort of thing that she injected into her neck.
That's terrible.
So, and she had like a real bad infection in the neck. Obviously, you know what I think about it. I like Reddit because the one thing is like a lot of reviews you can't trust online anymore because they're like, even though they don't say sponsored, they're you don't know if they're sponsored by or affiliates with product, and then you'll see like 10% write my name on there.
Yeah.
Are they giving you an unbiased, even sometimes they say they're unbiased, but like you can never get a true review, and you go on Reddit, you get more of like the true review.
It's like crowdsourced.
And some of this stuff's kind of crazy.
Way out there.
Because like for my son, I was like, all right, when's a good age to, change him to a booster seat? And I saw all these people like going off on people that asked the question that like before, before 5 years old,
between 6 months to 18 years old.
I'm like,
is a good time to transition.
Yeah. Anytime before 5 years old, everyone was going off on them. They're like, oh no, you should be reported to CPS
When's the appropriate age to get my kid?
Yeah. So if you're getting these DIY things, you got to do your research. And like,
supposedly there's some people self-compounding, trying to make their own GLP drugs. It's like the free silicone implants and stuff we still see.
You got to kind of just worry about people are getting stuff from China, and they'll, like people are on Reddit telling them these are credible, although some of them get taken off, especially like when they're trying to sell the compounded peptides and stuff and tell them which ones to get from where. You never know. We've heard the stories of like people injecting themselves with stuff that was laced with fentanyl and dying. They thought it was something different. So not a good idea. It's not a good trend to be a part of. I wouldn't do it. Just
one thing, reading this article, they put a special note in like the last paragraph. Like, and there's people that are experimenting with fecal transplants, but they don't understand the risk of running fecal transplants without knowing what pathogens are in them. If anybody out there doesn't know what a fecal transplant is, like you're literally eating a crap pill, like somebody else's poop in a pill, and it like resets some of your microbiomes in your gut. It's shown really good results for inflammatory bowel disease, certain types of inflammatory bowel disease.
But I thought it was an enema they gave.
You can do an enema.
Yeah.
You can butt chug it. You can take the pills. But they just taking random people's feces in pill format. It's like, let me take a shot at this.
Yeah.